The Rays have a 13-game winning streak at home to start the
Yeah.
season.
They haven't lost at home yet.
The previous record was 12-0. Reliever Pete Fairbanks broke the franchise record of 28 consecutive scoreless innings. So you said, but the bombs keep dropping. What's going on with the bombs keep dropping?
So they now have set the record for most consecutive games with a home run to start the season. So they have hit a home run in 22 consecutive games. And it doesn't matter if they're home or away. That's incredible. The previous record is the 2019 Seattle Mariners, who did it over 20 games with home runs in each of their first 20 games. Their current record is 19-3. They've had 48 home runs over 22 games total. That leads Major League Baseball for home runs right now. Duh. So I did a little bit of a deeper dive, and with some help from my Google machine and some friends who also write articles about stuff, I found out that their next record that's coming up is going to be the longest home run streak. Forget the opening games, just the longest home run streak of any game period throughout the season is currently held by the 2019 Yankees at 31 games. So we have less than 10 games before they will get to, or fewer. Wow. Fewer than 10 games before they'll beat that record. In 10 games, they'll beat the record. There have only been 8 teams who've had 24 or more home runs in a consecutive games across Major League Baseball history. So they're coming up into a really elite group of teams in history. And then after that, the record for most games with a home run in a single season, 2019 Yankees have 139. That's the record for most home runs in a single season. Most games with home runs in a single season. Only 7 teams in MLB history have 130 or more games with home runs. After that, the most team home runs in a single season was 2019 Twins at 307. The 2019 Yankees had 306. And the 23 Rays, this team right now, is currently on pace to hit 355 home runs this season.
That's crazy. So look at this. So this week, games haven't started yet today. That's why we are here. So we don't know what goes on. They're playing Houston at home in the Trop for 3 games. I would say because they're playing at home, they could potentially continue that streak through the series. But then they go to Chicago for 4 games for this weekend.
Yeah.
That might get tough for them if it's cold, the wind is blowing in, things like that. That could be a tough place for them. So that would be through the 30th, and then they have a day off, and then 31 games, right? No, 31 games would be Wednesday next week against the Pirates at home.
Ooh.
So
2 streaky teams.
So you got Houston, the White Sox, and the Pirates in between now and then.
It could happen.
It could, but like I said, I don't know about Chicago just because of the wind and things like that. That those stadiums in Chicago can be one day they're a pitcher's park, the next day they're a hitter's park. You never know what you're going to get.
That's absolutely true.
So fascinating.
It's fascinating.